All right, folks, back on the Bossman show, friend of the show, big Bengals fan, down there in Charleston, 31-3 on the year. It's my man, Pat Kelsey, loving the beard too. What up, Pat? How you doing, brother?
Hey, boss man, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm
Thanks for
doing
having
good.
me.
Anytime, brother. Hey, this is the fourth time done this in March, man. So you're doing a great thing. It's success in 17, brother. 4 times in 6 years, brother. You're doing big things, man.
We're fortunate. We have a unbelievable group, great group of kids, roster that's bought into winning first, winning second, winning third, individual accolades last. Um, the season that we've had, the success that we've had, the energy that's been created in this town is attributed to not only our players who did a phenomenal job, but my staff, which I think second to none in the country, our fan base, the student body, their support, creating, I think, one of the best atmospheres in college basketball at our arena here in Charleston, TD Arena. We call it the Six. So it's just been fun. It's been a great year. We're really fortunate to be able to advance to the national tournament. We're excited about this week.
And Pat, what's good about your team is, man, you you play fast, but you rebound like crazy and you defend. So talk about that balance of playing fast as you can, rebounding the ball, and all at the same time. And it's a fun, exciting style that fans love to see and watch, man.
Yeah, a big part of what we do is based on how hard we play, effort, right? That's first and foremost. You mentioned rebounding, and we're a very, very good rebounding team amongst the national leaders in offensive rebounding. And that takes a lot of energy and a lot of effort. We got tough, tenacious guys. Talked about our pace and playing fast. That sounds all great, and but it's hard. It takes a lot of effort to attack transition the way we do, to sprint at the level we sprint. And a big reason that we're able to do both of those is we have a lot of depth. We play a lot of guys, and that's another major advantage of our team. It's the fact that, we play 10 guys and we can go 10 deep. And throughout the course of the season, that group of guys, different people have stepped up in different moments. I mean, we have 8 or 9 guys that could score 25 points in a given game. And that's hard to do in college basketball.
And Pat, talk about being connected and accepting your role. You and I both on basketball. So it's where you got to be connected together and accepting your role. You got 8, 9 guys who score 20 on a given night, but them accepting their roles and knowing, hey, this is my role for the betterment of this team here. About that, the quality of your team, brother.
Yeah, I think that's a quality of all great organizations, is that they're committed to the good of the whole, right? And we have a slogan or a saying around here that we say, if you define what our culture is all about and our purpose, and that's 25 strong, and 25 strong means all 25 people in our organization. And it might be more than that. It's 32, 33 if you include, all the very, very important constituents in our organization. That's our administration, that's the facilities people here, that's marketing, that's media relations, that's the ticket people, that's all of that. But it's everybody doing their job with unbelievable amount of excellence. We say there's 20 square feet around each person, and it's doing your job as well as anybody in the country, with the understanding that nobody's role and responsibility is more or less important than anybody else's. The student manager, the walk-on point guard, them being the best in the country at what they do makes our organization better. And whether you are the starting point guard or the student manager or the head coach, understanding that your role is no less or more important than anybody else is a big part of what we're about.
And Pat, I feel like your team bounced back. You had 2 tough games where you lost there, but it launched you into his 10-game winning streak. So how did you use those 2 losses to refocus within your team to go on this streak you're on right now, brother?
Yeah, we say all the time, the season's a lifetime, right? It's a long time between the 10 months, between the guys show up in June for summer school, the preseason conditioning, preseason, and then preseason practices, all of that. There's ups, there's downs, there's goods, there's bads. It's not a matter of if adversity's coming, it's when it's coming. That might be in the form of injuries, throughout your team. That might be getting punched in the face with a loss. It's really hard to go 31-3. Everybody has good players. Every coach that we play against wants to win. Every coach that we play against has put in years and years and thousands of hours to get to where they're at. And they're going to prepare very hard against us. And in fact, we're going to get everybody's best shot just because of the season that we had. And, Hofstra beat us at our place. Speedy's a phenomenal coach. Hofstra's one of the best teams in our conference. And then we went to a tough place to play at Drexel, and they beat us in a tough game where they made a shot at the buzzer. And that was some adversity that we had to deal with. And our guys dealt with it like pros, just like they've gone about every game and every preparation with an unbelievable amount of focus. And they did the same thing after we lost. We didn't change. We identified some things that we got away from that we needed to improve on, but our guys didn't blink an eye. They put blinders back on, went right back to work. And that consistent word is something that I think is a hallmark of our team.
And Pat, one more about the season, man, is like, hey, you beat Towson and UNCCW 3 times. Takeo does a great job. Coach Townsend does a great job. That's a harder thing to do. What about having to prepare for a team who knows you very well 3 times? They can and you make adjustments off of that stuff, man.
Yeah, there's an old saying in sports and in coaching that it's hard to beat a good team 3 times. And you're right. Both of those teams are very, very well coached, very talented, and rivals of ours, and the ferocity, the nastiness, if you will, rock fight mentality that a rivalry game is. And both of those games in the conference tournament were just that. And again, coming off us beating them twice already, it wasn't an easy path for us at all. But I think those type of trials prepare you for the brightest of bright lights, the biggest spotlight in the biggest moments. And that's the national tournament, playing this week against a very, very, very good team, strong, physical, well-coached, veteran-laden team in San Diego State.
Think about Coach Dutcher's team, Pat, is like they love to defend. I think it's a great contrast styles. You playing fast, want to slow down, play tough, grind it out, old Nick defense like that, man. Your guys rebound the ball. It's gonna be a great match. So as you watch on Synergy in the film right now, man, preparing your guys, man, what you seen from film so far? How do you guys feel about this matchup?
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned contrasting in styles, and you kind of mentioned how they love to defend. They're old school, they're gritty, they're tough. We love to defend. We're gritty and we're tough. I don't think you can let the statistics and the scoring average and the pace fool you. We pride ourselves on being a tough, nasty team. And they do too. And they are 100% that. Very, very well coached. Big, physical, athletic, play smart. They execute, they defend, they rebound. There's no question that they hang their hat on that. And I think it'll be a heck of a matchup. We have a ton of respect for them, working our butt off to prepare, have a couple great days of practice, and then the lights will come on, I think at 3:00 on Thursday, and we're excited about it.
No doubt, man. I got one more for you about Ryan Lawson's back. Turn MVP. Talk about his performances this year and what does he mean to your team on and off the court, man.
Yeah, Ryan's the consummate point guard, boss man. He's an extension of the coach on the floor. He's been through so many battles, so many wars at the Division I level. He's won so many games. He's a winner. I think that's a word that describes him as well as anything. He's a winner. And that's going to transcend sports and basketball as he moves forward in life, just because of the qualities he has, his work ethic, tenacity, toughness, professionalism. He's going to be successful and a winner in life as well.
Well, Pat, we're cheering for your brother. Best luck to you down there, man. I always love chatting with you, brother. So, man, I'm cheering for you like crazy, man. So, best luck to you, man. I was going to chat with you, brother. You look good, man. Go Cougs, man. Our city, brother.
Our city, boss, man. Thank you. I always enjoy coming on your show, man. Means a lot.
Anytime, but see you soon, man.
Okay, man. Take care. Our city.
All right.